Well, it's finally fall, and that means football season and tailgating. And our friends at Northern Pulse Growers Association, along with all of the great pulse growers across our region, want to make this year's tailgating season a successful one, whether it's here at home or at the game. And one of the featured recipes at northernpulse.com is Texas caviar, sometimes called Cowboy Caviar up here in these parts. And joining me to help make this delicious tailgating dish are two of my favorite helpers, my daughters Oakley and Isabel. What do you say, girls? Are you ready to make up some Texas caviar?
Sure, Dad.
Let's go ahead now and make some nutritious and delicious Texas caviar, again sometimes called Cowboy Caviar up here in these parts, which, by the way, this recipe was actually submitted by our friend Loretta Wall out of Bottineau, North Dakota, and it gets better. She actually took first place in 2005 in the Northern Pulse Growers Association's cook-off contest. She was the big winner, so yes indeed, this is a good one for tailgating this fall and football season. All right, girls, let's get into it and make some Texas caviar. Again, this is a very simple and easy to do recipe. We use a little bit of onion. We use some quartered cherry tomatoes. We use green chopped bell peppers. We kind of bring it all together with some zesty Italian dressing. Go ahead and put them in, girls. As I'm doing this, we use yellow pepper. We've got a can of black beans. We want to make sure we drain the beans. We got a sweet red pepper that's all chopped up. We also got a can of black-eyed peas that's drained. We also are going to use a bunch of green onion chopped. And of course, what would a pulse recipe be without chickpeas? That's right. We're gonna put a little spice and a little kick into this Texas caviar, Cowboy Caviar, with a couple jalapeno peppers. Now make sure when you're doing this that you cut them up as you've been taught by, grandma or your mom, and make sure you take the seeds out to make them not super hot. And again, this is one of those recipe preferences, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You don't necessarily have to use two, just use as many as you feel fit. We're gonna use a little bit of other spices. We got some minced garlic in here, and then we're gonna kind of top everything off with some fresh cilantro. And again, that's kind of like the jalapenos. You wanna just make sure you just use what your maybe particular palate preference is, so to speak. What do we have left? We've got some of these red peppers to throw in, girls. Okay, good job, Oakley. Perfect. No, we're not gonna put the whole thing in. How about why don't each of you just sprinkle some in, okay? Perfect. All right, we've got these dried. Why don't you put that in, Oakley? Can you tip that over? Isabel, put the minced garlic in. Nice, nicely done. Do we have all the pulse crops in? That is very important. Okay, what do you say we bring it all together with some zesty Italian dressing?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's bring it in here like this. Oh yeah. Oakley, you gonna try this? You are. Nice. Okay, there's yours. There's yours, Izzy. So kind of stir it up. What do you think of these vintage bowls?
I know what I'm doing.
Okay, you know what you're doing? Okay. All right, well the trick is get it all mixed up perfectly, and then we are going to put it into the refrigerator and let it chill for an hour or two, and we'll bring it out, get yourselves some delicious, or your chips of choice, and voila. You'll have Texas caviar, Cowboy Caviar at your tailgate dish. Well, what do you think, girls? Is Texas caviar a big winner for this year's fall football season and tailgating?
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, just don't take our word for it, folks. Again, delicious and nutritious recipes like this, always available online at northernpulse.com. And hey, by the way, a big thank you to the Northern Pulse Growers Association for sponsoring our Montana State University 2025 Homecoming Parade broadcast from the famous and historic Rockin' R Bar right there in downtown Bozeman. Oh, By the way, ladies, one more thing. Go Bobcats!